Yo, this is JBJR. You're now tuned in to the Casual Fighter Podcast.
Check it out now. Third strike, yo. Yo, check it out now. Third strike, yo.
Welcome to the Casual Fighter Podcast, episode 60, the finale of the season for season 6. I am Old Man LLJB3. I am tired as fuck. I am living on about 5 hours of sleep. But we live though. Yeah. We awake. You know what I'm saying? We doing our thing. I got my boys with me, man. Got the brothers as usual. You know how we do. That's Zero Beat. What's up, man?
What's up, man? I got this fuzzy lumpkins of cam going. Look real grainy. Alien footage. What's up, y'all?
Got it. Yeah, reporting live. Epidemic 006.
What's up, y'all? How y'all feeling? Reporting live.
And JBJR official.
What up, good people? What up, everybody? Happy early Christmas for everybody. Happy early holidays season, everybody.
Welcome to the holidays, man. This is a holiday episode. We're gonna talk about some holiday things. We're gonna talk about things that have made us very, joyful for the year. We're gonna end on a high note. 2023, we're gonna bring you to the close. But we're gonna go ahead and get started, man. Our first topic is a bunch of fresh hot ales indeed.
Hey, that's perfect.
Hey, that's too perfect. The timing.
Yeah,
It's a bunch of fresh hot ales indeed. But we're not gonna start with that. We're gonna start with people that another thing people are bitching about for some dumbass reason. I have no idea why y'all bitching about it. It's a new character trailer. You knew Shaheen was gonna come back.
Yeah.
What did you call him? Ken, what was it?
People, that's what other people.
That's what she like. That's other Rashid.
Yeah, they've been calling him Rashid at home. We got Rashid at home, honey.
You know what's funny? I think Shaheen came first.
Yeah, he did. He did. Because
Shaheen came first because he was already initially in the Tekken 7 like arcade mode, right? Like arcade version.
Yeah, he was already. Yeah, he was already.
He's like 2 years. He's 2 years ahead.
Yeah,
he has a 2-year head start over shit. I call him shit in Street Fighter 5.
Hey man, dude, he's the Hydrox cookie of he's Hydrox to that Oreo, man. To Rashid's Oreo, for real. If you think about it. Yeah.
Man, call him Hydrox, bro.
It's like how Deathstroke came in first and everybody likes Deadpool. Okay, I give you that. You know what? That's a good way of looking at it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's a Shahid trailer. We're gonna go ahead and load that up in a second. I just need to get some of these tabs out of here. God damn.
He's surfing on
tabs.
Swag surfing on everybody.
I know. That's right. Desert swag.
Man.
Swag, swag. That's her. That's swag. That's her. That's swag. That's her. That's swag. That's her.
For real. I was like, oh, okay.
That's accurate though.
And then the Rashid I'm be playing with in the Tekken 8 demo got a fade. I was like, what?
Right.
I don't know why this shit was taking.
Why I said Rashid? Shaheen. You got me saying the wrong
I know
person.
what you meant.
Yeah, I know what you meant.
I said Shaheen, man. We know what you meant. now you're saying it. Welcome to the new age. To the new age.
Rasheen Wallace. Shaheen
Wallace of the Detroit Wind. Of the Detroit Wind.
Oh,
of the Detroit Wind. That's amazing.
It's so cold in the D.
It's so cold.
Hut.
Hi.
Yeah, we getting the trailer up there. I just had to get the screens together, man, because my screens is fucked up. What? Confused. What? Oh, screen's on. I had it here. I had a button the whole time. Suck my job. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get started here. It is a trailer.
Riley.
Oh!
Desert Falcon. Tyreek Wynn versus the Desert Falcon. Oh God.
All right, let's see what this dude got.
He's gonna kick you in the face 1,000 times.
Right.
Basically.
Really? Going into like a whole new world? I
Damn.
said that.
Hey man, he on no sands of time energy. You literally can make him look like the prince from Prince of Persia Sands of Times though. We really
Yeah, in 7. Yeah, you get the mods for it. All right, so he's gonna go see what's up with Kazuya. So that storyline referenced it. That's a nice launcher. He goes like, eat rush.
For Shaheen,
Nah, bro, we punish those.
man, for Shaheen, that was the worst day of his life. For Kazuya, it was only Tuesday.
Pretty much. Kazuya does not care.
Nah, he hit her with the, I don't even know who you are.
You are.
Yeah.
Surfed on him.
I'm all right with that.
Man, I swag. I heard. I swag. I heard.
Teach him true pain. And he got the Sands of Time sword.
Again, he's a dude. He's literally unofficially the prince from Prince of Persia.
He really does have that sword, man. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, he's probably gonna be a problem though, like fighting like against him.
He was a good.
He gave me some go.
Yeah, he was a good starter character, like for like Tekken 7. So he probably gonna be the same in Tekken 8. I'm pretty sure.
Right.
Yeah, I remember hearing that he was pretty good for beginners.
Yeah, Shaheen and Katarina were like pretty much the starter characters for the most part.
Katarina's a fucking monster.
Man, they need to bring her back, man. That was one of my main characters in Tekken 7.
Nah, she can stay out.
Come on, the Brazilian.
Oh, hey.
Brazilian queen.
She can stay out, bro. She too ignorant. I'm talking about her fighting style.
She was pretty much female Hwoarang, though. I was like, oh, okay. But she's easier to use. I was like, but easier to use. I'm like, all right.
Bro. Chill out, man. Scaring me.
Ooh, that's dope. When he flip him with his foot while he's flip him up like.
Yeah.
I'll say this, man. The Tekken 8 trailers, man, they have been fantastic so far, man.
We're getting lore stories.
I'm fed up.
Every character actually is involved in the story mode. Legitimately.
It's about time.
What it looks like, yeah, man. I've been waiting for a fighting game to be like, yo, everybody is actually relevant. We're not here doing like random jokes or I never actually talked to the cast. You know, I just walked around and just did some stuff.
I did my own thing entirely off screen. I ran into one character and it's not even canonical.
But it's like all the interactions gonna be canonical. Like everyone is going to interact with somebody in the story, at least from what I can tell.
And I guess it will be like at least relevant. You know, you're gonna always in any story that you're telling in a fictional way to a broader audience. You're always gonna have something that's going to be, you're gonna have something that's filler essentially. Even in movies, they have filler stuff. They have filler scenes. So that's gonna happen. Don't quote us saying like everybody's gonna be fucking like, relevant to the overarching plot.
That's what B stories are for.
Right.
Exactly.
B story side characters, but they're at least going to be involved in the story in some way. Like in some way, they're going to be involved in the story. Obviously, it just depends on how important you would say. If your last name is not Mishima or Kazuma, and if you're not part of the Raven unit, it's like, oh, okay. That's pretty much what I can see. It's like Mishima, Kazama, and Raven unit. Like those are like the main players in this whole situation so far.
Makes sense. Mr. World War III. Leading the charge.
Yeah. Mr. World War III. Like, bro, like you started a whole fucking world war. That fucking TikTok. Oh no, yeah, he's also an asshole and a dumbass. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, he was like, oh,
he goofed.
He said, "Hey, I did this. I did this to lure out the progenitor of the devil, Jane." I was like,
Alright.
"Oh,
Like a whole ass, but a whole fucking like war though. Like word.
Needed that
like-
energy.
fam!" It was someone that the second six story was low key unnecessary, man. I ain't gonna lie.
You ain't wrong though.
It's kind of the weakest story out of.
Oh, big time.
It's the
Ah,
weakest.
yeah.
Hands down.
Oh yeah.
Hands down.
It's messed up because Lars is the main character. It was like, you the main character, you got the weakest story. Dang it.
Yeah. Sorry, buddy.
And he's
Sorry,
the
Lars
shonen
fans.
fam, and he's the shonen protagonist, literally.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. How you just shown a protagonist in your story is and
Yeah, man. Anybody else got any further thoughts on Shaheen? Hey, we got Rashid at home.
all I'm gonna say is, you ain't that interesting when even announcer lady don't say your name as tight as everyone else's.
Ah,
She's like Shaheen.
It was
Like-
just like
Couldn't even, like, I don't know, everybody else like got their name said in a way where I'm like, I be waiting to see how she gonna say people's names, and I
Right.
see this trailer, I'm like, yeah.
damn.
Reza, I'm gonna need you to chill out. Why you call this man a sauceless box of
Box
8-piece
of 8-piece
wings?
wings.
You gave a whole fucking number. You gave a whole number to this man. You said he was an 8-piece.
Not a
a
3-piece.
sauceless spot.
Not a 3-piece, not 4-piece,
Not a 5.
not 5. It's but 8.
Hey, people are saying Miguel had more reason to be here as far as his beef with Jin versus Shaheen's beef with Kazuya.
For real.
I get it, so I ain't even
okay.
mad at that.
Yeah, you know what else we should be mad at? You should be mad at these cheaters.
Hey,
That's right.
Hey, man,
That's
hey,
right.
yo,
Let's talk about
hey.
that.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, be mad at these cheaters, bro.
Cheaters
You know what I'm
never
saying?
prosper.
So yeah, man. Apparently, and this is funny. So I have a interesting like anecdote that's going to go into the next topic. But yeah, Street Fighter 6 is regularly investigating players who have engaged in cheating, inappropriate chat comments, or other disruptive behavior. We are taking disciplinary actions such as permanent restrictions on online functions against players who fall under these categories. For more information, please refer to the terms of use. Thank you for continuing to support Street Fighter 6. That is a damn, bro. Like,
That's the third of the whole
oh, damn time.
That's a third of the base right there. Like, just they sweating right now.
Bro, all those mods of like doing Insta DIs and parries and shit.
Bruh.
That motherfuckers are screwed.
Oh, they
They'd be
finna be
mad if they
hurting.
rank get reset or banned
Still gonna get-
permanently.
Probably gonna get banned permanently.
Yeah.
Nah, they can get banned permanently.
Either that or they gonna be like, yeah, because like, nah, it's so obvious too. Especially like, I love the ones where let me get hit off rip and then start doing all this stuff to make it seem like I ain't cheating. Like, let them hit me a few times, make it seem like I'm human. Nah, bro, we see through that now.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's
So, yeah.
is it? That's crazy.
And the wild
Yeah, it's
part is
pretty funny.
and the wild part is a lot of these cheaters they be telling themselves, man, on social media. It's like
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm like, oh, it's like, okay, Pride. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Please keep okay, Pride.
Keep them calls coming.
Please do. Because if you that cocky and arrogant enough to say, like, hey, yeah, I'm cheating, guess this is what I'm doing, this is how I'm doing it. It's like you act like folks ain't just taking notes like, let me go ahead and screenshot
Right,
that.
right.
Let me go
Yeah.
ahead and do this.
I mean, there's a bunch of videos out, man. We talked about it on a couple of podcast episodes before. Like,
Yeah.
bro.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I said. They that arrogant enough to do it. So, hey, I'm glad it's happening.
I'm glad people watching these replays too and being like and starting to get suspicious of folks, because that's one thing I noticed where people starting to watch people's replays like you playing kind of iffy to me.
Yeah, man. Indeed. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Absolutely.
I'm expecting a lot of I'm honestly not expecting a lot of people to say anything if they were cheating, and it'd be like, in the game no more. I be banned. It is what it is.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Hold that shit. But you know what, man? One thing I don't appreciate is why the fuck does it take like so much money to buy these damn skins and costumes, dog?
Oh man,
son, this shit is expensive as fuck, bro.
why can't it just be for a medium coffee, man?
I couldn't find a tweet showcasing this shit, but man, I'm gonna go ahead and open up this Event Hubs article real quick, dog.
Are you talking about the new Avatar stuff?
The new Avatar stuff, dog. It's stupid, bro. Yeah, man. Basically, you're talking about like yeah, they got these new Avatar enhancements. So they got a Winter Glint bundle and a Noble bundle. There's 2 different designs. They have 3 colors each. So if you try to get both costumes with all 3 colors, it costs $100.
Ooh, help me.
Costume. I'd rather just buy some real clothes.
Hey, yeah, for real. At that point,
Yeah.
At that point, if I'm gonna spend something, I want it to be tangible.
Let it be worth something, man.
Right. Let me get
Man,
be able to change it out or something.
I can take the character costumes overall being $100 in comparison to this shit.
Yeah, this is worse. This is worse in my opinion.
Worse. Like, bro, 600 fighter coins for each color, bro.
Like, you gotta remember, you can only use this stuff in World Tour and Avatar fights. Like, what else is this for? Like,
yeah, I about to say, how far would it go? Like,
yeah, like you can only use this in like 2 instances. Why does this cost so much? That and the fact that, cause like, I ain't gonna lie, I like the little Final Fight stuff that came out a little while back. Like, you can dress up as Sodom. I'm like, hey, that's kind of fresh. I ain't paying however much money to do it though.
Yeah, bro. I'm looking at this and I'm like, bro, this doesn't scream to me at all. I want costume 3, a lot of different costumes, but I'd
rather see more costumes from characters I play with. I'm not really big on the Avatar thing anyway.
Me either.
That's just me though.
I haven't had the time to like really like go through and grind that and enjoy it. I'm still only at level 60, like barely strong enough to beat the game. That's what level I'm at.
I don't even think I don't remember, was like 25, 30? I don't know.
I beat it and it's like, I like what's there off rip. I don't need to buy any of this extra stuff. What's there already is good enough. Like, why would I want to buy a bunch of extra stuff that's like way more expensive?
And you know what pisses me off the most? What pisses me off the most, speaking of that? I have on my avatar, man. I'm trying to dress my avatar up as a certain character. I can't fucking do that because they don't have a backwards hat that's yellow. It's pissing me the fuck off. Yeah, every color but black.
You can't change it in one of the
they got every color but yellow. Yeah, I tried. There's no actual mix to make that hat yellow.
That's lame.
It's so whack. I'm like, bro, how do you have red, purple, gray, white, black, and blue, but you ain't got yellow? You got green, but you ain't got yellow.
I didn't realize there was no yellow, but I barely changed any of the colors, so I didn't realize that one wasn't just straight up there. Oof.
I need that, bro, man. I had the whole other fit like completely done. And I need a yellow backwards cap. That's all I need.
Give the man his cap.
A little bit.
Give me my cap. Okay? I want my cap. Shit.
Watch, they got one that's available, but you got to pay for it.
You got to pay like $30 for it.
Yeah, exactly. Watch, they actually got one somewhere, and it's like,
I'd be mad as hell.
Dude,
I'd be mad as hell.
I'd be so salty, like, bruh, I need this. Cause like, I'm silly. So my dude at one point had one of the TV heads as a hat.
Yeah, the base head on. Okay.
Yeah. Had one of them little TV heads. And I'm like, why ain't even all of these available? Like, it was only one, and I'm like, I want the one that the Mad Gear people are wearing, not this like someone spray graffiti all over it one. So it's like it's even stuff that's in the game that other characters got on that you still can't get, and I bet you got to pay for it.
Right.
Oh yeah, you already know.
Whack as fuck. Yeah, man. I have nothing else further to say about this shit. It makes me angry that these like this Avatar shit is just as expensive as Costume 3. That's actually stupid.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Like the whole monetization of this game kind of bothers me, especially when I think about Street Fighter 5, where if it's anything I got to get that game praise for. I know people seem to not like fight money, but thinking about it, I was able to get a lot of stuff for free because of fight money. And even then, stuff wasn't that expensive compared to there's so many costumes in Street Fighter 5, and I think at max they might have been like $5 a piece.
Yeah. That was actually manageable. And plus, I do agree on the fight money. I was able to get like 2 or 3 characters fight money.
Yeah. Now I'm even
paid.
okay. Yeah, well, yeah. I'm even okay with Street Fighter 6 if you like, nah, you can't get characters like that no more. That's fair. But like some of this Avatar stuff you should be able to get just from like drive tickets or whatever they're called.
Yeah. True.
Like yeah. Kind of like that. You got to spend real money for all that shit.
Yeah.
This ain't NBA 2K. Cause I ain't
liking the NBA 2K. Fuck them for that.
True. NBA 2K known for the microtransaction. That's a whole different subject. But yeah, just yeah, you know.
No, I know. But yeah, man. I have nothing else further to say about this. I'm gonna move the fuck on, man. Fuck that shit. But yeah, man, those are our quick hits. I'm gonna go ahead and get into a new topic that I've decided to start because I am tired of this shit. You motherfuckers bitch too much. So I'm gonna talk about how you bitch too much. We call it this week's FTC discourse. And for this week's FTC discourse, we're gonna talk about neutral. And it's hilarious because didn't we talk about neutral about 3 episodes ago?
I think at some point I know we did because
think so.
I already know what this about because I done seen it all over Twitter the last like 3 days. And
I'm like, bro, why
no one knows what they talking about?
Dog, what makes me so mad about it is like, bro, why do we have to explain this over and fucking over again? Mm-hmm. B, like, why in the fuck are we even like entertaining? Why did this get traction? Why does this have 1.1K likes? Why does it have 288 like fucking retweets? That's why I got 446 like 1,000 views and shit. So whack, dog. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna need y'all to stop giving credence to all of these takes, bro. Because half of these takes are just shit. They're always going to be shit, and you're wasting your mental fortitude, your mental mind, your mental sanity talking about this shit. But here it is, man. Here's a tweet.
Man. Hey, that got taken out of context. Because I read the rest of what he said, and he literally was just making a statement. He didn't say it was bad. He didn't say it was good. He literally made a statement, and then everyone took it the wrong way. But the discourse surrounding his said statement blew up, even though he just like, I get why he said what he said, and I get why people attacked him. He probably should have clarified. Now, I'm just making a general statement. I'm not saying this is good or bad. And then it exploded after that. And I'm like, this is the king of people getting misunderstood or just making a statement and then people blowing it out of proportion afterwards.
Okay, I'm gonna read it out. Maybe my mind will change. But a bad idea says, I've noticed that recent fighting games are having a paradigm shift over towards aggression mechanics. Drive Rush, Wild Assault, Rage and Chain from Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising, and Tekken HDP system. We're moving past the age of footsies and neutral and into an age of Unga. That's what pissed people off. I'm gonna read more though, but I understand why people got pissed. It's because of that first statement. And yeah, people don't read, just FYI, so I get that. But when that is like the first like, you know, thing that you present in your opinion,
It could have been worded
It's-
better.
Agreed.
yeah, that's like, what do you mean? It's always been like, what game doesn't have Unga? And also, every game has like some kind of footsie and neutral. And every game you can, but yeah, every game you can skip that shit. There's so many different ways you can skip that shit. It's stupid.
I got a
but
question
no,
for you though.
All right,
What do
I was
you
gonna-
think about? Well, you can keep reading. I'll save it for after you're done.
Yeah. Say, allow me to clarify some things. I did not mean to imply that all old fighting games were footsie fighters. There's a common observation of most popular fighting games between the years 2015 to 2020. Street Fighter 5. Okay, buddy. Mortal Kombat 11. I'm sorry, I be laughing at that one. Shamsho, Grand Prix Fantasy Versus, Strive Season 1, etc. Of course, there are exceptions to this. My personal observations that has been that ever since the fighting game Renaissance started by Street Fighter 4, most fighting games that followed it began designed around specific trends. It happens at such intervals that you can easily divide them into eras where certain mechanics were prevalent. I mean, sure, but I think it was just talking and thinking out loud. That's fine. But yeah, bro, I'm gonna need you to chill out on that because Street Fighter 5, that game got super footsie based, super fast. Like, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Season 2.
Yeah, pretty much. Because this really, because it really wasn't like trying to skip neutral. It was more so I now control all the neutral. That's why we had this. That's why we had to say it, especially with G. Swoogity boogity. I now control neutral.
Yeah.
That shit was funny. But yeah, man, I don't know. What were you gonna ask me?
Do you think there's a difference between neutral skips from the mechanics? Because I think he's talking strictly about mechanics versus neutral skips that are built into a character. Because like that was a debate that came up where people are like, y'all are confusing the mechanics of the system mechanics having neutral skips versus a character. Because people kept bringing up Vega from Street Fighter 2 and like wall jumping and stuff, and they're like, that's just him.
Yeah, that's
like Makoto's dash is just her, and it's not the whole system wide thing. And I think people were confusing that as well.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of confusion in my opinion on that kind of stuff. I don't know. Like it seems like it seems like I understand this point a little bit more. I guess doesn't mean I have to agree with it because I'm just still like, and I don't know. It just seems like a lot of these games kind of, hey, you just kind of watched. If you sit there and watch, there's sometimes you don't understand it's like every single aspect of the game, and what the mechanics are trying to like convey or what it's giving you. So I don't know. I feel like could be like, yeah, it could have been worded better.
Yeah,
but then again, like I also still think that there was some misguidedness in the thought process. I think he wasn't thinking necessarily. I think he was generalizing way too much. And then even when he was like, even when you start splitting it down into games, he was still generalizing the entire game's lifespan. When the entire game's lifespan for a lot of these games ended up becoming like super footsie based. Like, so I don't know. Overall, I don't agree with it.
So basically, saying it's like it's kind of too early to call it with some of the games he's calling out right now to say it's
exactly.
Yeah.
Way too early. Like, we ain't know shit about 6. We have no idea what the fuck is going on with MK11. They just came out with the patch. So meta probably already changed.
MK1.
Yeah, MK1, yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you as far as like the sense of like watching some matches and get a full understanding of the game mechanics he's mentioned, because I also thought from reading it was on the general basis, but I won't say that I disagree or agree with it, but I mean those his thoughts, but because I was just thinking like at all the fighting games we played, like they all have different mechanics, but they all like do different things as far as like each character and how they build, and but footsies wise, I mean, it's different in each game. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah, that's how I feel overall. Cause like I don't agree or disagree with this, because I see what he's saying, but it's also a thing where it's like that's too generalized, and because like Drive Rush, I guess in the most general sense, you could say that skips
that's skip
neutral.
neutral.
Because that's literally you sliding across the screen edge style.
That skips all, bruh.
So yeah, like I get what he was getting at, but he like half the problem is that you see a blue check mark there? No, which means he only has a certain amount of space to say what he wants to say. Meaning, for one, most people do not read past the thing unless you say it's a thread, and even then, too long didn't read. Too long didn't read.
2, 1 out of 3.
Right. Not even. Yeah. It's not even just that. They just don't read threads. Period. Because again, people don't read. I said this like even preface it before going into this whole thing. People don't read. Yeah, y'all illiterate as fuck. FGC is probably the most illiterate like group of people I've actually ever encountered in my life. Like
it's so bad.
I'm never gonna let them. From now on, I'm never like 2024. If somebody says my name wrong, it'll be like, motherfucker, read that shit. What does it say? What does it say? If you're gonna say the fucking full, if you're gonna say the full thing without the 3, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Say it. Say it.
Epidemic,
say my name.
Epic.
Bruh, that's why.
Like I can see. Luckily, I can understand 0, but yeah,
see, I don't even mind if people just say 0, but like it. I mean, yeah.
That's fine. It's not a big deal. See, that's different in my opinion. Instead of somebody just saying, "Hey, what's up, JBJ?"
Like what?
Damn. Like what?
Just say the R.
LeBron James.
They trying to neutral skip your name.
Right, like it's 4 letters. It's 4 letters. Really 3 letters, just one being used twice. Just go ahead and just
man.
like come on,
walk
man.
around with
shit.
to walk around with a name tag. No, just
nah, they literally trying to neutral skip your name.
But here's the thing though. I on that question, Bishop, how many times have motherfuckers has ever said your tag in the hip hop space, but has always said it right? Or have said it wrong, actually. I'll take that back.
0.
How often does it happen?
0.
There you go.
Brother, I'm talking St. Louis hip hop. St. Louis rappers. St. Louis hood-ass fucking rappers.
I've gotten JBJ. I got JB Jr., which that really what it means, but I got JB Jr. maybe once or twice. But then, but that's really it. But I always introduce myself.
But you can always correct them saying like, no, just say JBJR. Don't say JB Jr.
Yeah.
But that's not as big as a deal. You know what I'm saying?
True. Because it's
like if somebody called me double L JB3 like or some shit like that. I'm like double L.
double L.
Or somebody called me double L.
You have to do
it's
that.
like fine. I'm like, you don't have to go that. Like it's okay. Just say LL. It's okay. Like
Sorry, JB3. Like
they gonna say LL3. Like, no, that's not right.
That'd be actually kind of funny if someone actually said double L though. I'd kind of laugh at that.
But I'm like, I'd be like, read my name. Read my fucking name. I'm like, bro, just say the first 2 letters. You can't say just say LL, bro. Like, have you ever heard of LL Cool J? I mean, he had to have because this motherfucker's been on Twitter, like being mean to hell because of the goofy shit he does. Not you did does.
Goof troop.
He is an actual goof troop character.
Hey, fucking goofster.
My man takes a leg He takes a woman's leg and he strums the guitar like he's fucking.
I
like
said,
he's
is he
fucking
Cars? I'm like, is he
He's
Cars, bro?
Cars.
Blong, blong, blong.
Bruh.
But no, but as far as the tweet though, man, like yeah, it's early to call now. If you're talking about certain games, like I would say, like for me, if you're talking about like something that's been aggressive all the time or has like an incentive of being aggressive, maybe the Guilty Gear series that I can see off the top of my head, because especially like X going forward, but like, and that's only because I've been playing X going forward, and I know that's the incentive because that's the whole point of the game. Like, no, if you playing too much footsies or being too defensive, it actually penalizes you for that. Like, no, so you kind of have to play aggressive and know how to play aggressive with all your characters. But like you said earlier, LJB3, it's all about it's just early to call. But I get what he means. I see that that's what the trend is heading towards, but that trend can always change as time goes on. So it's just I see. So when I read it, I don't think he meant. Like I said, I think you was right. He meant more as a statement, and I do agree with the statement to an extent, but it's just not fully because again, it's too early to call. But I see what he means. Right. It's too early to call right now.
Right. It's just it is a little weird. It's definitely too generalized of a statement for me to be like, I feel you what you're picking up. I mean, I see what you're picking up. I just don't agree with it. I think you need to put it back down.
My problem is it's got out of control.
Man, these motherfuckers with bitches so bad. I'm like, bro, why did y'all blow this out of proportion? And why did y'all blow it up in the first place? Like, dog,
it was nerds, man. Nerds, bro.
Nerds. Bunch of ping pong nerds. Like, God.
It's a whole bunch of Will. You gotta remember how many Will actuallys is in the scene. Keep this in mind. Right? Come on now.
Like actual functioning adults. There's very few.
Like, well, actually. You gotta know this whole community has barrelfuls, man, of these people, dude. It's like
you said barrels.
Barrelfuls, dude. It's wild. Yeah, like just the times I interacted with, I was just like, oh yeah.
Okay. You have to pause for a second.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's you.
That's you. That's how you talk.
That's you.
Yeah. That's you. That's how you talk. That's one of my favorite fucking. That's one of my favorite fucking things, bro. That shit's funny as hell. This sound like this. Keep summer safe.
Man, that's a whole bunch of keep summer safe.
A little bit. Yeah, that's you. That's how you talk,
bruh.
Oh, this shit's so funny, dog. Oh man, I'm trying to fix this for you. Don't mind me. But anyway, that's real.
Yeah, I think they should just leave that be.
Yeah, I would. Like it's just certain things just leave alone. Like at this point, I mean, and I'm glad he decided, hey, I'm gonna tap out of this because it ain't worth it. Good. That's just usable wisdom.
Yeah. That's called protecting. That's called protecting your mental.
I respect it.
Not a bad idea.
That's fine. Not a bad idea at all.
Because it's bad idea.
Good idea. Bad idea.
Right.
Bad idea. I'm gonna keep going and keep talking shit. My name's Mighty Keith. Bad idea.
Man, don't get me started.
Don't
get me started on him right now.
Mighty Keith, love watching videos, but let it go. Let it go. I hate this fucking Frozen song reference. Let it go.
Hey.
My God. It's like every 5 seconds, dog.
Stop responding. And people are getting to the point where
he's saying I'm gonna stop responding, and he's still responding. Shut the fuck up. Let it go. Protect your mental.
Hey, and people are now starting to be like, Keith, please stop. Don't do it.
It's not like they're pleading. They're pleading. They're pleading now.
They my God.
No, it's really the Tyrese.
No, please.
Congratulations!
Like, fam, it's wild, man.
Oh,
You gotta let that go. Like, I don't know, man, because like my mental health is declining for him.
It's like,
that's
don't
why
touch
I'm
grass.
like,
Like, fam,
Go
don't
with
touch
his
grass.
ass.
he does touch grass. But it's like he touched grass and takes his phone with him. Leave your phone in your pocket.
Leave your phone at home.
Don't have sex. That's why everybody be saying like touch grass. I'm like, bro, you can touch grass. You ain't that don't mean shit. You still gonna have your phone in your pocket. So go have sex. That way your phone's not on your hands.
Do something.
You're
Do
doing
something.
something.
Hey, man,
Don't
you talk to the
don't
wrong
fuck.
person. They still got their phone. You talking to the wrong person during all of that. They still got their phone.
You got a point. I give you that. And no, I have to rethink things now. You got a point.
Hey, you
Hey,
got
at least you're not on social media using your phone. You use that camera.
Hey, you knew.
Right.
You knew what I was getting at.
Using that camera though.
He had that mic.
You be like, see how I getting this from the back?
Hey, yeah. Man's had that mic face.
This is what it looked like. He's first person.
Hey, yeah.
This is how I look. This is how I look when I was doing it.
Hey, but you're right though. You are off social media unless you're that kind of person that's gonna share that on social media later. Please don't do that.
Please don't do that. I don't
Please
want
don't
to see
do
that
that.
shit.
No,
I'm like, as a guy who admittedly has his own like fetishes and shit. Yeah, whatever. I don't want to see that shit online, bro. I'm like, when I'm scrolling and I'm like, not like if it's not on demon time, I'm like, bro. If it's on, I understand. If I'm scrolling at like 3 a.m., I'm like, well, Big Apple, 3 a.m. I'm gonna see some titties.
Big Apple, 3 a.m.
but if it's literally 11 o'clock and your instinct is to retweet like a straight up whole ass fucking sex scene, come shots and all. Thanks very much for that. I hate that shit in porn. Like, dog, just
don't do that.
I don't want to see that shit at 11 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, like I had to block and mute some folks on Twitter because like I literally like logged in once and that was one of the first things I saw and I'm like, help! I need an adult. I need an adult.
I need an adult. I need an adult.
I need an adult, but I am an adult. But I still need an adult.
I still need one because that was not in my vision.
No.
He said, "Hell,
Fuck.
I need an adult."
Like, fuck.
It's a time and a place for everything, and I mean, y'all out here doing the equivalent of day drinking.
Right.
Bruh.
Agreed.
But yeah, man, I'm gonna need y'all to just, wrap it up. Like, wrap it up.
Please wrap it up.
And also, please wrap it up. If you're gonna do all that.
Yeah, that's
if I gotta see them goofy ass videos, wrap it up.
Hey man, like Lil Wayne, as Lil Wayne says, safe sex is great sex. Better wear latex because you don't want that latex at all. I think I'm latex. You don't want that.
Bars.
I have. Remember when I used to be like one of the more wheezy contractors, and when I hated Wheezy, I hated Lil Wayne. I was just like, man, it's not for me. I have been listening a lot more Lil Wayne, a lot more. And be like, this is so funny. Well, also it's hilarious too because that motherfucker's like, I'm just gonna rap about all this shit, come up with all these different quadruple entendres. And then be like, I rap that? How did you forget that shit?
Because he don't write it down.
That wasn't.
You really don't.
It's not write that down.
Oh my god, epidemic with the fucking Wheezy voice. Don't think I didn't hear that shit.
Oh my god, bro, that we gotta run that back on the pod. You're like, no, man, that wasn't me, man. That wasn't me.
That wasn't me. Yo, I rapped out. Ain't gonna hit the point.
Oh, for real? Yeah, he talking like that. He got that voice. Like,
Bruh.
man, you drink some water today?
Bruh.
Yeah, reason, baby.
That's how he was sounding in them Street Fighter 6 commercials. I'm like, man, please drink some water, man. You sound like
Right.
you got like cactus throat.
Hey, man, it's
Drink
much
some
weed.
Sprite, man. Something.
Too much weed. You need to gargle. You need to gargle badly, bro. Oh my God.
Bruh.
Well, yo, man, we're gonna go ahead and get to today's topic, man. And this is, we're gonna go ahead and switch from being toxic to being homeless. Homeless. Wholesome. Thank you.
Homeless.
I'll go outside. I'll step outside and do the rest from
Homeless
outside.
Spider 3.
What is wrong with me today? But yo, yeah, man, we're gonna today's topic. I wanted to go ahead and kind of put on for the chats. Some dumbass reason, Voice Meters doesn't want me to, and Zoom doesn't want to play together well again. So y'all won't be able to hear this. I put on some nice little music. You can put on some nice little Christmas music. You know what I'm saying? Crema.
Christmas.
I'm gonna put some timeless stuff. As a matter of fact, I think, you know what? Instead of Christmas music, I'm gonna put on some Peanuts music. Okay? So I want Peanuts Christmas.
Oh yeah,
Peanuts.
I like those piano.
Yes, the piano shits.
I was just about to
Right,
mention
man.
a Flim Flam of Kwanzaa.
Yes. I was about to say.
Why you say it like that?
No, hey man, Charlie Brown Kwanzaa. Yeah, it is the most racist thing you've ever seen in your entire fucking life.
Hey, that's one of the things where it's like it ain't aged well. When you come to PC, that is not aged well.
It will never age well, but you know what? It's funny as fuck.
Hey, yeah.
Oh Lord.
It is funny as
Kwanzaa.
That's it. You get out there. Oh my
Man, I
God,
forgot all about that, man. I forgot all about that.
I think I would get everything. She hit me over here.
Look at this sorry ass motherfucker.
It's the best line.
Wow.
It's the
Watch
best
that.
line. It's the best line. Look at this sorry ass motherfucker. Yo, check that shit out.
Hey,
Somebody sampled that. Anyway. go ahead.
hey, yeah. Little bit. I gotta find that
Yeah.
though.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta
I
find.
know you got
Yeah,
to
you-
send us that. I haven't, man. That was so long ago.
Yeah,
Yo, check this shit out. This shit out.
check this shit out.
But
That's
there
a
you go.
holiday classic.
Yeah, man. But no, we're gonna go ahead and play the music here. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put this on full screen so we can have some fucking things here. YouTube, I swear to God, if you fucking get me for this, for a fucking image, I will actually go to Google and I will fuck y'all up. I'm not gonna kill you. I'm just going to uppercut you just once.
He's like, I got papers in hands. Papers in hands.
Just one uppercut. Nothing too crazy. Just one uppercut. That's all we're doing. But yeah, man. So on this topic, I wanted to go ahead and get everybody's like resolutions for fighting game related. You know what I'm saying? Like I want you guys to kind of sit there and really think about, because I know some of us don't have time to play games. Get this motherfucker over here.
You're like, who, me? Yeah, you.
Good hunt?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, don't be dodging.
Beast dodge.
But I want you to think about like what do you want to do? What do you want to accomplish next year for your fighting game resolution? Essentially, what do you want to feel like fighting game wise that you want to like just get off your plate? You know what I'm saying? I have a bunch of shit, so I'm gonna go last. All right.
Oh, you want to go
But-
last? Okay.
But I'm gonna go, and you know what? I'm gonna say the second best for last. So we're gonna start with Epidemic.
Oh, okay.
What is your fighting game resolutions
Man,
for
you know
2024?
what? I was actually thinking about it yesterday. So I know, like, with the new games coming out, fighting games, one of my New Year's goals would be to try to compete. So the game of choice I was thinking about, since I'm starting to feel good about it, is Tekken 8. I think I might want to give it a shot.
All right.
And overall, like just try to also incorporate like playing fighting games when I have time to do so, just to try to like stay good at it for the ones that I play. And I think I had one more. Dang, it just passed me. Oh, my bad. Pause, brain pause. But yeah, my last one was like, to just like be really good instead of like having like one character to be good at, like try to have like a variety of characters I can like rotate or switch up or for certain matchups. Not saying I need to learn everybody, but just have like a little arsenal in my belt. Like, oh, okay, so you pick this character, I got something for that or whatever, stuff like that. So
Hey.
That's a few things from me.
Okay, I believe you, man. Hey, I think you can do it. Personally, like you say, you want to like learn like multiple characters in a game. You don't got my ADHD affliction, so you should be able to handle that just fine.
Yeah. Lastly, I realized that I was able to like kind of do that in Tekken 7 because I picked up, for example, like Leo. I picked up Lee Chaolan. Shout out, that's my homie right there. Katarina, etc. like that. So
he got some variety.
But yeah, that's me, man. Who want to go next?
JBJR is going next.
I was going to volunteer, but all right, cool.
I attribute JBJR.
I attribute. Mine more or less is to start trying to attend more locals.
Good.
Start trying to go to more locals now that stuff's starting to kind of get kind of calm on my end because I had a lot going on this year, but now I can kind of start trying to do a little bit more with that. That'll probably be my main one more than anything. Start going to more locals. Like I said, I networked with. I know quite a few people in this. I know quite a few people in the scene because I see them. When we go to when I go to Chicago, I go to Vegas, I be seeing people I be knowing and stuff like that. So, but just to start going probably a little bit more frequently, especially when I get a new vehicle. That's probably something I'll start doing more because But other than that, that'll probably, if anything, that'll be my main one. Try to do more locals.
That's what's up, and that's usually a good place to start. Is like locals, man. Like that's what. Essentially, before I went to my first big event, which was Combo Breaker, and that's what I consider myself in the FTC, I actually did go to the local scene before I went to Combo Breaker. So technically, my first actual like thing and first four-way in the FTC like IRL, like as far as like FTC, I'm not just counting just Smash Brothers. We all floated around like Smash Brothers shit in St. Louis, but. Yeah, man, that was it. Going to Ignite when they had the one branch in Chicago. Be like just going around seeing some folks, meeting folks, going for the first time because I had no idea what the fuck I was doing. And the Combo Breaker was pretty much the next week. So that's what happened. So I think that's pretty cool, man. It's a good start to try to see if you can make sure you go to your locals, you'll be able to get your name out there, talk to people, network. And see how you'll be able to help grow your local scene. It's real awesome. Whatever you want to do or however you want to contribute. I think that's dope. So I think that's a really good spot to start. And I'm hoping more and more people like do that. And you'll be like, okay, maybe now we can do that. Now we can get more people so we can be able to funnel some more funds of this shit. Everybody get eat, everybody get paid. It'll be a nice little ecosystem happening. And try to, everybody's saying that esports is dying and shit, try to save that shit and make it to something that where it feels like a lot more grassroots for the FTC as well. So I wanted to remain like having that grassroots feeling, but shit does have to change, but I wanted to still continue to have that grassroots feeling. It doesn't necessarily need to completely get rid of it fully. So that's my spiel on that. That's my response to that. Yeah, I think that's real awesome. So I know you two are going to be for sure making sure and getting ready. I'm like in January since Combo Breaker's coming.
Yep.
Yeah, we're making sure This guy over here, though, we gonna get your ass. We gonna get. Not only we gonna get your ass over Combo Breaker this year.
Gotta get you.
We're getting you the Combo Breaker this year. It's happening. It's gonna happen. It's happening for 2024. I'm actually going to see about how we're going to be able to pull this off as far as like room wise. I don't know what's going to happen, how we're going to be able to do it, but we're going to be able to do it. We're going to figure it out. Even if it's a pull out bed, or we get like, or Ember, you stay your ass there, and we like all split rooms. We split 2 rooms, 2 beds. There we go, and it's next door to each other. We can talk about that later, like when I'm trying to make the reservations or whatever, or. Somebody else makes reservations. Like I make one reservation, you make the other, and be like, yo, can you make sure these rooms are together? Sometimes shit like that. I think it'd be easier if I did, like everybody did one, but we just got to make sure that we're all coordinated. But yeah, I want you to make sure.
He pointed at you like, I don't know which way. Let me see. Oh, wait, that way.
Yeah, that way. There you go. Yeah, I had to get it right too. So I was looking over here first. I'm like, no, it's over here. This camera, other way. But yeah, he's easy. Like you got to go like this, right? But I want Zero B. I want you to go. I know you've been busy making sure this game is built. You got to make sure that game is built. I get it. And you incorporate a lot of fighting game mechanics into this game.
Yeah.
So true. You still keep it fighting game related with your game, with your RPG that you're working on, but. I want to hear your resolutions. I want to see what you got to say.
Actually, I've been thinking about this, and it's like I don't play fighting games as much as I used to anymore. I don't know what happened. Like something happened over the last few years, and it's like I still play them, but I don't play them as often as I used to. So I started thinking to myself, especially since I've been working on a game where it's got a lot of fighting game mechanics anyway. I remember at one point JBJR downloaded Fight Cave, and I'm like, man, why have I not done this yet? And I'm thinking to myself nowadays where I'm like, I just want to play a bunch of old stuff and see if I can kind of rekindle how I feel about the genre as a whole. Because I ain't gonna lie, between new games and then whack Twitter discourse, it's mentally draining sometimes to want to play a fighting game. Like, you got to worry about because like the last few times I did play Street Fighter 6, I'm like, man, if I want to keep progressing in this, I actually got to sit down and like work on this. And I'm like, bruh, I don't know if I mentally feel like doing this right now. I want to, but I don't know if I'm mentally there to actually do it. So I'm thinking to myself,
yeah, I feel that.
Maybe I should just play some old stuff right now and just stick around and just play the classics and just kind of see how I feel afterwards. Because like I want to keep playing fighting games. Otherwise, I wouldn't care enough to put all this fighting game stuff in my own game. But it's like I kind of need to like revitalize myself and how I feel about the genre as a whole. So I want to take a step back and just play some stuff just to play some stuff. Like I played Last Blade 2 a few weeks ago just to play Last Blade 2. There was no reason for it. I just played it because I'm like, man, I never really got into this. I don't know what this is all about, but I own it, so let me play it.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm kind of at right now, where I just kind of want to play some stuff just to have some fun right now. Because actually, fun is the key word. Because sometimes I'm not having fun playing modern games and ranked and all that kind of stuff. So I just want to play some old stuff where I ain't got to worry about getting good to play against anyone. I can just do some duty rap equivalent of just playing offline.
Rap.
Rap. And like that's where I'm at right now, I guess.
But there's no, but you know what? But there's nothing wrong with that, you know. And if you come and like say, if you come to like the like Combo Breaker, like with like when I went earlier this year, man.
I was just about to say, go ahead.
They have literally a whole. They have like outside of modern games, they have like a whole section that's full of older games, like that you can either compete in or just have free play on. just cause. And the free play
That's
stuff
what's
is
up.
usually like a 24-hour thing. So you just go ahead and do that just cause.
Oh, all right. That's what's
Yeah,
up.
that's why I'm like, man, I need you to come out because, yeah, man, they have the arcade. They have the arcade area. They have because Rick is the head of Evo now. They have the arcade thing not only at Combo Breaker, they also have it at Evo. So he's brought that element to there. I always thought that was great that he's had that, and that he's like the one now running the show. There's also there's also a bunch of different setups. Like all the time, like those guys are playing on like old like CRTs and like old like CRT like setups or whatever for stuff like Third Strike and stuff like that. Yeah. So all these different old games, like Darkstalkers is there all the time.
Oh, that's what's up.
So you're gonna be able to find a niche. And I feel like that would be a good spot for you if you came out the Combo Breaker at least this one time.
And you have fun, man.
Go have fun, man. You get to vibe around, talk to folks. The hotel area is pretty nice. Food around the area is okay.
Now, I don't eat food.
Yeah, he don't eat food anyway, so he's good.
I'm good.
We just gotta get you some Garrett's and you be all right. Anyway.
For real.
Or stay in line at that popcorn place. But
oh my God, yeah.
He said popcorn. Now we cooking. Now we're cooking.
Literally, there's a line where it's a bunch of different flavored popcorn.
Oh, what?
I stood in it.
It's better than Garrett's, by the way. But yeah, they always come through. They come through on Combo Breaker and Evo, and they're probably gonna be there at Fossey again.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, a bunch of different bags. I think like 2 or 3 bags for like $10.
Yeah, it was not that expensive like I thought it was gonna be, man. Like it's pretty affordable.
It was pretty affordable. So like, there's good reasons. I think that's good just for you to like feel like you need to feel like you can revitalize yourself. And just kind of also like ease yourself back in. It's a good way to ease yourself back in. Yeah. It's just like, let me go and play some shit that I know I vibe with and I love. Let me don't dig around with that. So yeah, I will say that's gonna be a resolution. Get Bitecade. Hey, just play some games online, man.
Right, it's so fun.
Pretty much.
Man.
Yeah, bro.
I remember when JBJR put us on it initially, and I was playing Third Strike. I was like, man, I ain't even know you can do all this stuff in here. Let me try to press a few more buttons and see what I can do.
Yeah, man.
Because to be honest, LLJB3 knows Third Strike is my favorite Street Fighter game. So it's go back in time a little bit, get it back.
Yeah, man. So yeah, I think that's a good resolution for you, man. All right, so my turn. Go ahead, get into it.
What you got?
And I've actually already stated this before, so I'm gonna go ahead and actually go back to this, and I want to pull up what I said because the reason why I brought this up because it reminded me that I've already done this, and I have a plan for 2024 that I need to just stick with. Again, ADHD willing, you know how my brain gets, but yeah, there's a few things that I want to do. So yeah, I like to play. I like to play. Shout out to Andre Bronner. I had to say it in his voice. But I want to do more commentary across the board and just make sure I'm consistent. That way my eyes on all the different places that Capcom definitely views. You know what I'm saying? Because I love Street Fighter 6. I love commentating Street Fighter 6 a lot. Same how I love Street Fighter 5. I love commentating Street Fighter 5. I kind of hope maybe one day I'll eventually get into, doing side commentary for like other older Street Fighter games. Just be like, yeah, commentate for Third Strike. Because I love Third Strike. I love 2. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't mind 4. Y'all know how I feel about 4 though.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, at least Ultra 4. You know how I feel about Ultra 4.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that. Yeah. If it's any other version of 4, I'm like, okay, I'm good with 4. I like 4. But Ultra 4 is a different story. Fuck that game. Anyway. So somebody tried to put me on like when I almost did did commentary in New York. And they try to put me on Street Fighter 4. I'm like, I have no idea about this game because I hate this game. Don't put me on this game. I almost went, but I was always gonna be like, I'm not doing this game, bro. I have no idea what the fuck I would be talking about. And I'm not a fan. You're not gonna get the genuine me with this game. Just FYI, I'm not gonna sit here and look at Elena all fucking day. Please don't make me do it.
Healing.
Don't make me fucking do it. I'm not gonna see that all day. I'm not gonna see like 40 evil Ryus fight each other, dog. I'm good. I'm good. So yeah,
you'd rather commentate Fighting Street than Street Fighter 4.
Fighting Street.
I would actually do Street Fighter 1 over Street Fighter 4. That's how I feel.
Wow. That's wild.
That's wild, man.
That's wild. I was joking.
I'm sorry. That's how far my hate for Ultra Street Fighter 4 goes.
That's a visceral reaction.
Bruh. But essentially, I want to do more commentary. I want to make sure that I'm doing at least one Casa Bunch and one Salt Mine League a month. I'm gonna stick it to a month. That way, it gives me 2 weeks where I'm doing commentary because I'm always gonna be at FGC meetups, and we're probably always gonna be streaming Street Fighter 6, at least top 8. So with all the different games coming out, with Tekken 8 coming out, I'm pretty sure we're gonna have a big Tekken 8 Tekken 8 week. I may even dabble my feet into that if I like playing the game as much as I like 6 and want to study, and I feel like my mental brain can handle that. I think that'd be cool. And that way I actually have another game. I've been told like I probably should have a different game. I'm like, nah, man, I really like. I'm really so much of a Street Fighter guy. I kind of wanted to stick with this, knowing that I have ADHD. My brain chemistry is not fully there. Let me stick to what I want to. Let me stay focused. So that's what I want to do, though. I want to do more Casa Bunch and Salt Mine League. I just want one a week. I'm going to be bugging them every single time. Like, hey, man, is there any time this month that you can see me being on? Yeah, okay, cool, let's do it. That means, though, that's also going to require me that I need to play the game at least 5 times a week. It's a big number for me.
Yeah, it is.
5 times is a big number. Because that means 5 days out of 7 that I need to figure this out. That's a big number for me. But I will get into those spurts and I'll be able to do it at. And if I can do that, especially before Akuma comes out, I'll be very happy with myself so far. But that's going to help me because I want to improve enough on commentary to where I can hit up Tong and be like, Tong, we got cool like early, man. I'm gonna send you some stuff so you have an understanding of my thing and what I improve. I've been improving this very much. I would love to be on Tappa Never Sleeps. Tappa Never Sleeps has a lot of fucking people watching every fucking week. It's a godlike series of tournaments that is going on, not just Street Fighter 6, but also for Marvel, also for Guilty Gear, also for Health, even Granblue for DNF. Even I've seen a couple DNF stuff. I want to be good enough to be on Tampa Never Sleeps. Feel like I'm not there yet, and I want to improve. And the reason why I have this Cody Rhodes quote, I just basically want to be so like undeniably good as a commentator in Street Fighter 6 to where I can sign up for Combo Breaker Evo and get that shit with a snap of my fucking fingers. Also, become so undeniable that Capcom and Level Up will call my ass and be like, hey, man, you know what? We want to go ahead and give you a shot and put you on some CPT tournaments. Like some official, not just fucking World Warrior shit. Talking straight up tournaments. I want to get to that point. So it's all commentary based, but that's where I want to get there. I want to become undesirable to undeniable. Great fucking quote. Shout out Cody Rhodes. And also shout out St. Cola for fucking giving me that advice. There's advice that he's received, and he's passing on the torch. That's what you need to do. Try to make sure people, understand and help them grow, man. He wants everybody to eat, and so do I. So that's what I want to do. I want to make sure I play the game 5 days a week, and make sure I do commentary for Casa Monster Salt Mine once a week. And then also make sure I am continuously going to my locals every time. Unless there is absolutely, you know what? I'm not gonna be able to make it. I'm gonna be out of town, or there's a wedding, or some other shit. Who knows what's happening? I want to make sure that I am there every single time. That way I'd be able to see like, material slides open for 6. Go ahead and slide on in. Or usually they ask me every time. I'm like, we're doing 8 Street Fighter 6 top 8. So you gonna get you want to be on and blah blah blah. I'm like, yeah, oh yeah. And shout out to Low Kick, man. They, like I said, those guys like low key promote me to the big higher up folks every single time, dude. And I'm lately been on almost every single one of their thumbnails, and that's also been very helpful. So it starts there, and like JBJR said, and like I said to JBJR, just like a little bit earlier, starts your locals. So let's continue that, man. Coming on year number 4. This is Mamba year coming up, 2024. We done with the Jordan year. It's time to go to Mamba year, because Jordan took 3 seasons to get to the playoffs. Took him four seasons in playoffs to finally get his first ring. FYI, I did the math, quick math. I'm on year 4. It's time. It's time to like bust through the proverbial glass ceiling. You know what I'm saying? It really is. So that's what I want to do. That's my resolution. I gotta say.
Oh man, I know you could do it.
I can. I just gotta tell my brain, hey, get up, do this. And then I gotta tell my body, hey, my brain's saying get up, do this. That means body, you need to listen. No, I'm serious. Like,
it's serious though.
I'm serious though. Like, I will sit there in the bed and be like, okay, I'm tired, but yeah, I really gotta get the fuck. Okay, I'm ready to
I feel you.
And I'm still just like, lay down, procrastination just hits. It's like, no, we gotta stop that. We gotta take baby steps to get out of that situation. You know how I feel about baby steps.
I was just about to mention baby steps. Just do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, that's real though.
Hey, that pops in my
real.
head when I'm like unsure about something, or if it just pops in my head. Just do it. I'm like, okay, I'm getting up.
Nah, that's real.
Yeah.
Though. Sometimes you really got to push yourself.
Yeah.
For sure.
You got this, bro. We got
For sure, man.
and we support you 100%. So.
Oh yes.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate y'all, fellas. But yeah, man, we're gonna go ahead and close this out. And yeah, that's my fighting game resolution, my New Year resolutions essentially. Is to kind of better myself with my ADHD, and this is gonna help. Because as long as I stay focused on something, I'll be able to apply that to other things. I need to apply that to my art. I need to apply that to music. I need to apply that to music. I want to get back into music eventually. As I feel like, 10 years without me making another beat tape, not okay to me. I need to make another one. Have it up on there, especially since I'm going to be rebuilding websites out with the new knowledge that I have now and the growth that I'm getting with my job, because of the growth of my job and, working with that. It's great. So yeah, there we go, man. That is our fighting game resolutions. Nice little topic. And this was nice little music that we had working in the background there. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
Stronger.
We're going to shut that shit off now because it's time. It's time.
Big old showtime.
For the final, I don't know if it's gonna be final.
Yeah, no, it's the final. It's the final. It's gonna be the final.
Oh shit! Yeah, it's time for the final.
It's time.
The finale, finish him. The final. Good Lord, as told by Bishop. Back to the Future Combat 1. finale.
Why I keep forgetting he called it that?
It's the
You
perfect.
keep
title.
forgetting it.
It's the perfect title.
It's
really
the perfect
is.
fucking title.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir. JBJR here with Back to the Future Combat, story of Hood Lord, which is basically Mortal Kombat 1, the story mode of Mortal Kombat 1. And so we stopped at Sindel's story. So now we're going to continue on. So yeah, we stopped at Sindel's story. So now we continue on to the dental baddie known as Melina. So we on her story now. And so we closed it out with, basically Sindel was like, all right, big homie, truce to Lord Liu Kang, and so so now it's an alliance now. So now it's a Earth Realm Outworld alliance. Now it's officially one for real to fight a common enemy. So now with this story with Melina, aka Dental Baddie, it's basically the new alliance of Outworld and Earth Realm. They travel to the Deadly Alliance of Shanga Things and Tyrone Mingums. Go to their new trap house, essentially. And it's like, hey, let's go ahead and shut all these little soul stealers down and beat these niggas' butts. That's what we're gonna do. So, thing about it is, Legion, aka Ermac, shows up, right? Sees Tanya, right? And breaks her ribs, right? Like just shatters them. But Melina jumps in because that's pretty much her boo, low key, because this is how they roll. She goes in, puts hands on Legion, real smooth, right? But in doing so, something strange happens. Legion starts freaking out. Pretty bad. And next thing you know, someone comes back and takes full control of the situation. Like full control over the situation. None other than the one person that we actually never got a chance to really interact with in any Mortal Kombat story. King Jared comes back, aka the ruler of Outworld, the actual ruler of Outworld in this timeline before Sindel took over, aka Sindel's husband and Katana Melina's father. And going forward, Ermac's name is now Family Man. So,
he's a family guy.
Fam dude, aka he went home and became a family man.
Lucky here to make you, positive to make you, all the things to make us laugh and cry.
And what's wild is, if you ever played MK9, essentially what just happened is MK9's ending to Ermac.
I remember that.
That's literally what happened in MK9. King Jared comes back in Ermac's body and takes over, and Ermac is King Jared. So yeah, basically, this is MK9 Ermac's story ending Ermac. In so many words. So Ermac is literally no more. So Ermac is now Jared and now a good guy. So you have a new ally, another bad guy turned good guy.
I'll take it.
Let that happen. So Family Man comes through, Family Guy comes through and is just like, yeah, baby, I'm back. Hey, daughters, my little girls, my baby girls. Hey, we back being a family again, Brady Bunch style. Let that happen. So, with that being said, now they got a brand new ally. They go further into the trap house, and Melina pretends, just so they can try to get further into the fortress, that she pretends that she's going to be on the Deadly Alliance side, because that's how infiltration happens. You got to kind of have to play both sides of the fence. You know what I'm saying?
Infiltrate the dealers, find the suppliers.
She basically pulled an Ice-T in New Jack City. She basically pulled an Ice-T in New Jack City in so many words. Real smooth. And so when she's there, then of course when she gets in the position that she's in order to set up everything, The good guys, attack pretty much the Deadly Alliance, right? And try to take down everybody. Actually taking out Shanky things, and saying, hey, so who your connect? Who's the supplier? Who's the connect? Who is the supplier? Who is the connect? So Shanky things like, Damashi. That's the name. Damashi. Now, if anyone knows the lore of Mortal Kombat, you remember in Mortal Kombat Deception, if I want to say, Damashi was the alias that Onaga used to trick Shujinko to get the Kamidogu all gathered so Onaga can come back. So keep that in mind. It's an alias of Onaga. So hearing that, you're thinking, Onaga, gasp. You know what I'm saying? But let's keep going. And so walking through, and you see that Damashi looks just like Kronika from the last game, right?
Oh, snaps.
It was like, oh, Kronika. And of course, this surprises everyone. Well, this is like, what was Kronika? Liu Kang looking like, how the heck? No way. I took care of you. No way possibly to go. But that's another trick. It's not Kronika, because Kronika did die. Who it turns out to be is Shang Tsung. What? How is this possible? It's a second Shang Tsung. And where did the second one come from? You find out the second Shang Tsung is also it was also just like Lord Liu Kang. And how is that possible? You basically find out, long story short, everyone remember MK11 Aftermath? That story?
Exactly.
That's that Shang Tsung. So in other words, the main story where Liu Kang won, that's the Liu Kang we got in this story. But in this one, this is what happened when Shang Tsung won. So basically, MK11 Aftermath, that outcome is Shang Tsung winning. So you basically exactly. So you have one ending when Liu Kang won, one ending when Shang Tsung won, and both endings are canon.
I love
Timelines.
I'm gonna keep making the meme, dog, all day.
Timelines. That's why they explained it. Everything goes with timelines. That's literally what happens. In other words, continuity still takes place. So this is the greatest continuity ever. Anyway, so you find out, so like I just said, you find out like, oh, so MK11 Aftermath really happened, and that really, Shang Tsung really won that. So yeah, so Titan Shang Tsung, which he's going by because he has the time powers of Kronika, says like, so yeah, I went ahead and came through, and I gave the new version of myself help, and because I don't like you, Liu Kang. That's pretty much his motivation. I don't like you, Liu Kang. That's literally why he's doing all this. And so because I don't like you, I'm just gonna, because I'm a hater and I don't like you. So really, he's really the true ultimate hater. He's Silky Johnson in this whole situation. He's like
haters.
He's Silky Johnson. So literally, when you think about it, because Silky Johnson did what? Time travel. So yes, Shang Tsung in this one is Silky Johnson. So that is going to be his name. So Silky Johnson Shang Tsung decides like, hey, so how about I just off everything, because I'm just going to destroy everything you did, Liu Kang. Like everything that you created, literally, I'm just going to destroy it, and I'm going to merge it with everything I already got. Because F you, Liu Kang. And so
Hey.
literally. And so Shang Tsung here is like, so whoa. Wait a minute, fam. Excuse you? You're like, no, excuse you. I said what I said. I was just using you. What? You say, yeah, I'm better than you in every way. So you sit down, little homie. Basically, little homie, them real swift, right? And so the Deadly Alliance says, you know what? F this dude. We align it with Liu Kang. And so literally. Yeah. So Quan Chi and Shang Tsung on Liu Kang's side now, reluctantly. Not true good guys, just a common threat situation. AKA another truce happens. So two truces happen. So
yeah, bro. The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Literally, that's exactly the situation. You hit it right on the money. That's exactly the situation. So, but in that case, Silky Johnson like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and bring my homies in, and so he brings in evil versions of other characters, other doppelgangers, right? Like, oh, so basically everyone that's in MK11 that survived is on Shang Tsung's side now. Got turned. So yeah, he bringing his people in from MK11 Aftermath. And so
Dark Raiden and this bitch.
Dark Raiden, everybody. And so Dark Raiden, Dark Sindel, all these folks, right? And so
we talking the MK9 Sindel that killed everybody in Sindel. God damn.
Yeah,
Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, that Sindel came back, right. So Melina come through, you know, basically she beats Dark Raiden, and you realize she's trying to you know, people trying to beat Dark Sindel, but like you just said, this is MK9 Sindel. They offed everyone minus 4 people. So literally, which was Raiden, Liu Kang, Johnny Cage, and Sonya Blade, everyone else got offed like instantly. So yeah, so Sindel's that good. So Sindel decided, hey, I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna say, you know what? You're not gonna fight my daughter because we ain't gonna do this. So she fights Dark Sindel for MK9. Actually starts winning.
Man, they
But then it gets caught off guard because it's Dark Sindel. And gets stabbed.
Mama, no!
Mortal wound. So she is going to die because this is a mortal wound. She's going to die at this point. You know what I'm saying? So basically, Melina sees this. She freaks out, of course, rightfully so. Actually puts hands on Dark Sindel and wins, but she needed to kind of control herself enough to where her Tarkat disease didn't pop up. You know what I'm saying? Her COVID just wasn't popping up, so she didn't go ahead and get that serum like ASAP, right? So Sindel, she's out, laid out, dying, and but she's dying being grateful that she basically has her family back. That, you know, her husband came back through Ermac, her daughters are united, they cool, everyone's on one accord. That's what she wanted, just one last uniting of that. Unfortunately, she starts passing away, but before she tells Melina, you're the new queen, you got it now. Melina, of course, starts crying, freaking out, you know, rightfully so. Sindel unfortunately passes away. But Family Guy decides, hey, I'm gonna take her soul and I'm gonna put it with me, so that, and put it within himself, so that way they're always technically united. So technically Sindel is still technically there. She's just inside Ermac Jerry. So, but unfortunately Sindel is she's off the table now. She's out the game. So she's the only good guy that dies. Unfortunately. So at this point, you know, the Terracotta Dragon Army starts awakening up because, you know, you got to have that kind of exposition, right? So Lil Liu Kang's like, okay, we got to get out of here, y'all. And as they're retreating, they see like the soldiers starting to do their invasion, start screwing everything, start messing everything up, start jacking everything up, say, ooh, so they gonna need like a whole bunch of portals to start invading other realms. It was like, okay, so we need to start like gathering like forces kind of stop all this. They realized they pretty much outmatched, and so they realized like, well, nearly not really them. New Shang Tsung realized like, there's not only 2 timelines, and Silky Johnson doesn't really understand that. What do you would say, James?
Wait, no, I got an image for this. One second. Give me a moment.
What's the word we're going to use in this time? What's the word we're going to use? Thank you. Timelines.
Accurate.
Because
That word gets absurd.
So this is how this happened. So now it's like, why can it only be 2? How come there can't be more? Because timelines. It was like, Gear was like, timelines. Makes sense. So, but only a keeper of time a Titan basically do the same thing. So Liu Kang had to remind, it's like, yeah, but I gave that up because I didn't want to be that no more. And Gears was like, so you can do that again. You like, so why did you never say this, Terminator? Why would you never tell me this? It was like, yeah, I didn't want you to get tempted. I didn't want temptation to take you over because you actually been doing pretty good at your job. And I didn't want to mess that up for you, homie, because I care about you. Because we boys, black actors, man. I care about you. He's like, I appreciate that, fam. You a real nigga for that, Gibbs. I appreciate that. But because the situation is going on, yeah, I'm gonna need that back. So find out there's another Gears, and that Gears reports directly to Silky Johnson. Silky Johnson's like, yeah, Liu Kang got hands, and he's something that we imagine because Liu Kang has been around. He knows how the stuff goes. So like, yeah, we need to go ahead and take out Liu Kang because that's the actual threat to everything. And that is Melina's story. Now we're going to go ahead and jump to Shang Thang's story, Liu Shang's son. So now we go. So JCVD, he has a drone going on, basically doing recon work. You know what I'm saying? It basically surveyed the Dragon Army, and Melina's like, "Oh, this is magic. What kind of magic is this?" Because they don't know what technology is this. Because it's basically Game of Thrones mixed with Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon in this universe. It's a lot of stuff that happens. They don't know about technology. They don't know about how Earthrealm goes. So she's amazed, and young Kwai was like, okay, so this is what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to split these forces. So Shang Things, Quan Chi, and Church Heads close these portals so that way the army can't come through. And Blind Kiryu and Family Guy just use y'all telekinesis, just go full Jean Grey and just start wiping cats out. Just start wiping cats off the map. Just do as much as you can. And everyone else, fight your evil counterpart. Fight your doppelganger. Fight your evil twin. Just fight your evil twin and wipe them out as best as you can. So everything starts getting off of the plan, and Family Guy and Blind Kiryu decides, hey, they cause this major landslide. You start going full X-Men on everybody and start, basically becoming like snipers with telekinetic powers and whatnot. Then the Deadly Alliance and Church has decided, hey, we're gonna try to close these portals. It was like, but we getting kind of beat though because stuff going on, and we slipped more over than we thought. But the Daily Alliance, they still pretty pissed at getting screwed over by Silky Johnson, and so they finally just put all that anger into just the fact that Silky Johnson screwed them over. Finally get a chance to destroy the main portal, right? One of the main portals, right? So Deadly Alliance basically gets trapped though while doing all this, and Random Prince reference and quietly by Random Prince reference and evil Kush guy, right? But Church has come through, save the day, do what he need to do, right? But realizing it's basically Dark Shao Kahn, which that's an oxymoron, basically. In other words, honestly,
yeah, a little bit.
That's just Shao Kahn. We got General Shao and then Shao Kahn, so that's just Shao Kahn.
Yeah, so basically General Shao, and this is Shao Kahn. So Shao Kahn different people now. Keep this in mind. So Dark Shao Kahn comes through and is like, and they realize like, okay, so his life force is basically contingent on this portal. So we have to basically take him out the game to basically close this portal. But the other deadly lines, the deadly lines that everyone else actually loves, aka Scorpion Sub-Zero, but the evil version, come through, basically stop their plans, right? And while they're stopping their plans, it was like, okay, so in this regard, this is Mortal Kombat Deception, the beginning intro of that, replayed out in a whole different scenario. But instead of Onaga they fighting, is Dark Shao Kahn. And so they actually essentially jump him like the X-Men be doing. They essentially just jump him.
That's accurate.
It's basically, it's literally that mean fight back, nigga, fight back. Is let him get up. No, let him get up. Let him get up. They essentially jump him in so many words. And so they finally get a chance, but they've realized there is a Dark Reiko, which again is another oxymoron. So Beautiful comes through. So we're gonna call him Ugly. So Ugly comes through. So Ugly comes through, and so Nastier and Ugly, Nasty and Ugly basically get jumped. Basically get taken out the board, right? Basically, but instead of the Deadly Alliance and Raiden getting killed, they actually survived the whole thing. So the fight, it's based on some last man standing type stuff, but they actually went out, and so they survived. And so that's pretty much Shang Tsung's story. Not a lot going on. It's just a lot of battles going on, and basically saying, F these dudes because they screwed us over. Long story short on that. Now we're going to rewind this back, and now we're going to go to Liu Kang getting his powers now. Liu Kang finally gets a chance to get his powers, right? He gets his powers back. He's back to being exactly how he was at the end of MK11. After he beats Chronicle. He's back at that power level now. You know what I'm saying? But finds out, he said, hey, I'm gonna need some help. So he starts searching around other timelines, doing what he was supposed to do, and finds a Katana version, a Titan version of Katana. And he realizes, and guess what you find out with this one? This is the same Katana from MK11. The same Katana at the end of MK11 that was with Liu Kang at the very end. So this is the same Katana. So this Katana survived. Exactly.
So basically, man, I count 4 timelines now, FYI. So far, and it's probably technically more, but I'm like,
probably like
timelines.
10, 12, 14.
So literally, so you have MK11 Liu Kang, MK11 Katana, and MK11 Shang Tsung on this story right now. So
Jesus Christ.
So all
That's
these people
dope.
in the story. And so like, so now, and so they reunite. He was like, what's up, babe? Like, you shoot. And so then, they reunite on some lovey-dovey type stuff. So, church
reunited, and it feels so good.
Bro. So it was like, and then so, she find out in her, basically what happened in MK11, she actually becomes kind of Outworld and also the Titan. And so works out, find on her side, and share a kiss, kiss and make up, reunite. It's all lovey-dovey, but she realized, okay, so, but why did I get called here though? So it was like, so of course he got to tell her the plan of what's going on. At the same time, he said he summoned Titan version of Chun-Li and Raiden. Tells them, say, hey, I need y'all help. This is what's going on. Basically gives them a rundown everything that's happening. You know what I'm saying? And so it was like, yeah, Silky Johnson's dangerous. He got to go. But while they talking, they realize out of the blue that Silky Johnson's come through with his crew. And it was like, like, so Silky Johnson, like, so it's more Titans. Didn't think about that. So that means it's people I can use too, then, right? It's like, oh, and they didn't think about like, crap. So basically, like, so yeah, if I can find if it's good versions out there, it's definitely gotta be evil versions of characters that got the same power as I do that I can use for my side. So it's about to get really, really nuts. Okay, so I'm not playing by my side. This
Bear with him.
So,
He said
bear
bear
with- it's about to get crazy. So when you find out that, hey, how about I just destroy this hourglass, stop all this. That way y'all can't do anything anymore, and I can just take over. Just go ahead and just bum rush y'all. Call it done. You know, and just basically destroy this whole timeline. I can just win right now. So so basically Katana, Chun-Li, Raiden, and Liu Kang is like, okay, we gotta come together, we gotta jump this fool and be his crew. So they actually do that by a hair. They achieved that because they almost lost, but they actually won, right? So Silky Johnson had to go back to his own reality and basically regroup and was like, okay. But in doing so, you know what's going to happen. So, for those who watched Avengers Endgame, you remember when Thanos basically got jumped by everybody, every good guy in the MCU, and every faction in the MCU? Replace all those factions with different timelines from every Mortal Kombat game. And everyone is a Titan. And there is unlimited possibilities of every character with every single combination known to man.
And you gotta keep multiplying.
And I'm talking about, think of it like infinity times infinity times infinity. It's gonna get nuts. So basically, Liu Kang has to gather everybody, every version of everybody that's considered a good guy in almost every single timeline you can imagine. And they had to meet at
Crazy.
this turns into now MK Armageddon.
Pretty much.
Shoot, that's like Zordon calling the Power Rangers.
Every time, but every version of every Power
That's
Ranger.
crazy.
Thinking
Select your final warrior. What the?
Like think of it as like 30 years worth of Power Rangers getting called by Zordon.
Yeah, that's accurate.
crazy, bro.
So, but
Times a million.
Times a million. And so they're at the Pyramid of Argus, and it's MK, and that's a new MK Armageddon all over again. And so at this point now we move to the actual Armageddon story. And so we call this the Light Titans versus the Dark Titans. And so pick a random character, the Liu Kang and a random good guy, just pick whoever one in your mind. He picks them, so okay, we're gonna climb up this pyramid and we're gonna try to fight. We're trying to get to where the Deadly Alliance is, the Titan Deadly Alliance is, because clearly this just has to be a thing, right? So while they're climbing up, you find out literally there are infinite possibilities. It goes very Rick and Morty-ish as far as combinations of different characters, like a lot. And so it's about 9 different versions of different amalgamations that you got to fight. And you know, of course, Luke ain't like, hey, that's my boy or that's my girl. Let's go ahead and go up. And so fast forward, because it's just a lot of exposition, but because I can't explain what all happens. It's just nonsense. So just a bunch of nonsense happens. Timelines. A bunch of nonsense literally happens. And so while all these hybrid amalgamations fights happen, which you actually get to see the Kombat kids get annihilated at the same time.
Oh
too.
man, they got wiped.
The Kombat kids get annihilated. So we find out really at the end of the day, they get a chance to climb up pyramid and finally get a chance to fight Titan Shang Tsung and Titan Quan Chi. They get a chance to fight them, and basically, more or less have a long drawn out fight. With this long drawn out fight, it's massive final fight exposition. They win, and when they win, Liu Kang's like, okay, so let me just go ahead and wipe them off the map just completely because Lord Liu Kang is actually cold like that. He knows how to do that. Wipes them off the map. Basically, they cease to exist, and basically that timeline where they at, everything just starts kind of collapsing into itself. So it's like, yeah, we got to dip out of here. So they went ahead and leave and sent everyone back home because it was going to get nasty. So a whole universe just got wiped off the map, just like that. So now we come to the close because now we're more or less at the epilogue of the story now. At the epilogue, you see Liu Kang, JCVD, Blind Kiryu, and Church X. They catching up on everything that happened and say, okay, so this is what's happening, and they're all chilling. They legit chilling out, smoking a blunt, drink some drinks, having a good time, just literally on chill because they earned it. You know what I'm saying? They know they at Madam Ball's place, they able to chill out. So, Johnny Cage, he finally has his career back, and he actually is a successful action star. He's like, hey, I'm going to make a whole cinematic universe, explain this whole thing I just went through. And same time, getting everyone else in the world used to the fact that timelines. So he tells like, hey, I got work for all y'all too. If y'all want to be in my movie universe, y'all earned it. He's like, nah, we good, fam. Make your money though, fam. Stack your paper. Do what you gotta do. So, all right, cool. Church hat and the Globe was like, hey, we're gonna go ahead and go back to train at the academy because we actually got some new recruits. So, we basically now we them guys now. We can go ahead and start training people. Blind Kiryu was like, so yeah, let me go ahead and finish trying to revive my clan because that was the whole part, restore my clan's former glory because we don't want to be Yakuza anymore. Actually, it's working in benefit, right? And you find out Lord Liu Kang is helping out young Kwai and Kusugai, basically in Japan, doing their own thing and starting their own little faction in their own school, a little school known as the Shirai Ryu. And that's how the Shirai Ryu gets created. So, so now the Shirai Ryu is now a thing. And so it's like, yeah, so that's going to be the new faction I'm going to be working with now. Because the Lin Kuei, nah, I'm good on them. Shirai Ryu, I rock with them. And so Liu Kang was like, so, when the time comes, I'm going to have to call on y'all again, possibly. But he's like, all right, fam, we got you because you helped us out. So, we got your back. And, all dap up, shake hands, dap each other up and give hugs. And then everyone go on their separate ways, you know what I'm saying? But you find out, cut to a whole different scene. At the pyramid, right? We think everything was destroyed, collapsed. No. So you find out Joker's homeboy, Havoc. There's a Titan version of him. And he's looking around like, dope. He's just seen all the death destruction like, dope, nice. He's like, yeah, I saw everything and I didn't have to do anything. I just kicked back and laid back and just reveled in everything. And then he sees amalgamations of different characters like Sub-Zero Quan Chi, Tanya Katana, Kenshi and the Kano, and then the Kenshi Kano amalgamation like, yeah, so that ended way too fast though. It's like, and Havoc's looking like, nah, ain't gonna say it. Next time, baby. And kills Jax. Jax just gets off just cause.
Yeah, that was messed up, man.
That's so fucked up.
That did him so bad right
He's
there.
just like,
Yeah, just cause Jax just gets randomly off. Like, just got off the black dude just cause. All right, fine. All right, fam.
All right, another one. I see what y'all did there.
But that was Hood Lore, and for now at least, and that is the main story of Mortal Kombat 1. Everybody, thank you.
Taking it back in time. I'm not gonna sing the whole thing because I'm not getting DMCA. But yeah, man, there you go. That was Hood Lore. That was Back to the Future Combat 1 in its entirety. And that was episode 60, and that is season 6. That is a casual fighter for 2023.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It wraps everything up.
Yeah, a little bit.
Big.
No
So
loose ends.
Yeah, I'm gonna put out episode 59, and hopefully, if I can get episode 60 before the new year, we can close it out. And
Definitely will, sir.
send you guys to 2024. So yeah, man, that is it. We'll catch you guys in take like maybe a one or 2 month break, and then we'll be right back with you. Episode 61, season 7, the Rick and Morty season. They're on season 7 now, right now. So there you gotta go. All right, y'all, we out of here. Peace.
All right,
y'all.
peace.